French fashion designer Stephane Rolland's bold creations have made him a favorite in the industry and one of the newest members of the elite club of grand couturiers. Having been in the fashion industry for over 20 years, Rolland made his name as the head designer at Jean-Louis Shearer, a French label favoured by socialites and grand dames. However, in 2007, he successfully launched his own couture house. Raised in many destinations around the world, Rolland eventually went to Paris and studied fashion at the Chambre syndicale de la couture parisienne. As a promising up-and-coming young designer, Rolland was discovered by Balenciaga and was employed to help with menswear, eventually being promoted to creative director. His stay at Balenciaga was short-lived, as he left to begin work on his own ready-to-wear collection. This was an instant success and saw his clothing sold in stores all around the world. Rolland also spent some of his time working as a costume designer for cinema and theatre, but decided to try his hand at haute couture and joined the team at the French house of Jean-Louis Shearer, becoming the head designer. He turned Jean-Louis Shearer into a modern-day, up-to-date fashion house, sometimes showing controversial haute couture catwalk shows and often unveiling shows that are full of sumptuous fabrics and luxurious prints. For the 2006 ready-to-wear collection, he mixed different periods and new fabrics together to reflect a woman who is both casual and sophisticated. Daywear included pencil skirts and skirts that followed the trend of pleats, kicking out just above the knee. Sleek trousers came worn with metallic jackets, and fur coats came in leopard or tiger print. For evening wear, kimono styles were the order of the season of Jean-Louis Shearer fans. And when it comes to fans, Rolland and Jean-Louis Shearer have many, including Hollywood's leading ladies. Actresses Ellen Page and Anne Hathaway have both graced the red carpet wearing vintage designs that looked absolutely stunning. Jean-Louis Shearer was the home for Rolland for several years before he branched out on his own in 2007, when as one of the invited designers to the Haute Couture show in Paris, showed his first solo collection featuring monochrome black and ivory in flowing silk fabrics. He revealed his second Haute Couture collection from his own label at the Hotel Westin in Paris, where influences came from the Baghdad-born architect Zaha Hadid's work. Other influences of Rolland's included Picasso's famous Three Women, Cubism, and straight photography by Edward Weston. Black, grey and white with touches of pale peach dominated the colour palette, while zippers replaced buttons and clasps. Layering was also an important aspect of the show, as evening gown lengths varied from mini to floor length. And even the bride carried a bouquet of structured metal flowers as the final passage of the show. To mark his third independent collection, he opened the Haute Couture autumn-winter season with a sumptuous collection, borrowing heavily from expressionist, abstract and modern artists to produce a predominantly monochrome collection. He played with the cut and length of the clothes, which differed radically from each outfit. Early 2009, Rolland joined the Couture Club, sending out an imaginative collection of cocktail dresses and evening gowns that played on bold beadwork and unexpected elements like bustles and capes. This was Rolland's first show after being admitted to the select group of haute couture labels, whereas previously his label was as an invited member, not an official one.
It's my first season as a grand couturier, which means for me and my team a lot. And secondly, the last collection in 2008 was very successful. So I hope and I wish to my family a beautiful success for 2009.
Having stepped out of the Jean-Louis Shearer idiom, Rolland is producing fresh and contemporary collections with bold, luxurious and extravagant creations that have made him a major contender in haute couture.